Hey, what's going on? This is Ron B. Stinger Savage, and I salute the hip hop movement. Um, I'm just sitting back and I'm looking at this whole coronavirus situation. When I first heard about it, in all honesty, I wasn't even paying it no mind. I mean, I heard all the coronavirus, da 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 da. Because it when I first heard it, it wasn't here in the United States, and then, you know, I would pay attention to it, but from a far distance. I wasn't really paying attention to it, and then when it came over here, to the United States and everything like that, then the next thing you know, it just went boom, man. In all honesty, I only started paying attention to this like the day before yesterday. Because it. I don't know. It just. I didn't think that it was this serious, and what made me look at the situation and say that this is really some deep, deep shit is a good friend of mine. He's a city council member here in New York City. And I remember when he was running for city council, and at the time I was a member of the New York State Democrat Committee, and county wasn't backing him, and I gave him my support. I liked him, you know what I mean? And I liked his views, I liked his style, and I rocked with him, you know what I mean? And come to find out, his son just caught the coronavirus. And the city council member believes that it may have just happened during the Sunday service. And that's what made me, that's what hit home, because it's one thing when you're looking at the news and, you know, people, oh, they have this and they have that, but you don't know them, so it doesn't really hit home. And it this really hit me and woke me up. You know, it's because it's somebody's son that I know the father. And man, I keep his son in prayer, and I keep his whole family in prayer. And this is crazy. Today, I I went to the supermarket, and there was no meat in the racks. That shit is crazy. I never saw no shit like that in my entire life. When I went to the store, I was gonna cook me some chicken. Finally cook me some chicken, because I'm usually going to the fast food restaurants and shit like that. You know what I mean? And, I was hungry, you know what I mean? Eating, eating fast foods day after day, week after week, month after month. And today I decided to go and get me some chicken that I can actually bake and cook. There was no meat in the supermarket. I mean, this is some real crazy shit. And New York City is in a state of emergency right now. And they're debating on closing the schools, and it's a lot of different stuff going on, and they're looking at putting a memoranda on on evictions and apartment, evictions and whole evictions, and it's a lot of different things that's going on here in New York, and that's the different things that I'm looking at. That's when it's a state of emergency. I've never been through anything like this, and I don't know if anyone else has been through this before, but this is really crazy, and there's not nobody that cannot tell me that this is a biological weapon. You have to be blind to not see this. And I honestly believe that it was a biological weapon gone wrong. And hey, or this might just be part of the plan. You know what I'm saying? And this country is blaming this country, and it's just it's just crazy. And my heart goes out to everyone, that's been affected by the coronavirus. And just pay close attention to the news, and but in many cases, it's like the news is just definitely making this a panic. You know what I'm saying? And man, I just wish that they, grab a hold of this, and if there is a cure, to get it out to our people, to the people who were and affected, and if there is a vaccine to not catch this, they just need to go ahead and put this out there. And I definitely believe that this is definitely a biological weapon. There's not one person that cannot tell me that it's not. And my heart goes out to anyone who's been affected. Most definitely. This is the hip hop movement. Peace.